Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats, and fans have been pouring into the gates, and they are ready for this clash to get started. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bobcats offense will take the field first. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Still running at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Running to Green. He has the first and still on his feet. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They'll move the tight end. They'll test the right side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. A strike downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hendricks. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys.
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Hits a seam wide open. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down. Here's
the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Odom. Pressure coming. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Kennesaw State coming out with another first down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane in.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Moss. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He'll do it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. Dropping back, it's Odom. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Off play action. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Scanning the field, it's Odom. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to throw, it's Odom. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The short hands, it's Jordan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Oh, the quick spin move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Moss. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bullock. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Back to throw. It's Odom. Quickly out to the tight end. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bennett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 1 more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Pulled and fired complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Odom. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Bullock. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. No huddle offense to the line. Trying play action. Grab near the marker. It's Moss. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll try the run. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Kennesaw State right back to work. To the ground to try to pick up the first. At the 35, he's loose. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Caught over the middle. It's Bullock. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They're working that left side. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hit as he throws. Connection to the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Looking downfield on first down. And wings it incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the back. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Gossett. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Navarro. A little screen to the running back. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
They'll try the counter. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So we open the final period with a third down play. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first three periods. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Bringing the heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bobcats!
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Looking for a gap. It's Bennett. He's past the 30. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Snagged in the middle, H. Wallace.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Oh, they're after him. Fires deep on the run. Hits him in stride of the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking to throw, it's Odom. Big fella moving. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Ohio, 14.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hendricks. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it on the outside. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Handoff from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bobcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Ohio! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
And that is why they're called the Handstand people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Offense, quick tempo.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds, too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Gonna run it. It's Bennett. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. Good, solid tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee.